The world of sports has over the years evolved into one of the biggest in entertainment industry. Along the way, also creating a few big names. However, a great deal of work goes into becoming a top athlete. With the amount of dedication, consistent training, and dieting these individuals go through, you would agree with me that it's certainly not an easy task. But amidst these, rewards are generally seductive. Amongst the various benefits is the mouth-watering earning generated by these top athletes. Today, let's take a look at the world's wealthiest athletes. Be sure to stay with us to the very end. Number 10. Carson Wentz, $59.1 million. Carson Wentz is a professional quarterback who plays for the NFL side, Philadelphia Eagles. The 28-year-old American is estimated to make a bulk of $59.1 million in 2020, following his contract extension with the Eagles. His 4-year contract with the Eagles is reportedly worth over $120 million. This was accompanied with a $66 million bonus signing fee. This brings his salary to over $55 million, making him among the highest-paid NFL players in the world. Off the court, his business dealings also involve a handful of brand deals totaling around $4 million. Number 9. Kirk Cousins, $60.5 million. Next on our list is another NFL star, Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is an American football quarterback who does his bidding for the Minnesota Vikings. He is placed number 9 on our list for earning a total of $60.5 million from his salary and miscellaneous involvements in 2020. He initially signed for the Minnesota side in 2018 for an $84 million deal, before signing a contract extension in March 2020 worth $66 million, which comes with a $30 million signing bonus. Cousins reportedly earned around $58 million in salary annually by the Minnesota side. Last year, he was also able to partake in a couple of brand deals, which saw him earn an additional $2.5 million for the calendar year. Number 8. Tiger Woods, $62.3 million. The 45-year-old golf star, who commenced his professional career in 1996, has been reported to have earned as much as $1.5 billion over his illustrious career. He is said to be averaging between $50 to $60 million annually from multiple sources. Woods currently has an estimated net worth at around $800 million. He surprisingly makes at least 80% of his earnings from endorsements rather than from his salary. His salary in 2020 amounted to just $2.3 million, earning the larger $60 million from his various lucrative deals. Some of his notable deals with those like Nike, Rolex, and Gatorade, who launched a special drink thanks to their deal with the golf star, called Gatorade Tiger. Number 7. Kevin Durant, $63.9 million. Popularly known by his initials KD, Kevin Durant is a professional basketball player who currently plays for the Brooklyn Nets. Following his signing in July 2019, the contract with the Brooklyn side sees him taking home a whopping estimate of $29 million annually in salary. The one-time MVP star has been able to create a decent social media presence, as his YouTube page as of 2020 has amassed over 700,000 subscribers. As a basketballer with one of NBA's consistent best-selling jerseys, Kevin has also been able to complete deals with big brands like Nike, Sprint, Gatorade, Panini, General Electric, and 2K Sports. His earning from all these deals enabled him to make a total of $35 million last year. Number 6. Stephen Curry, $74.4 million. Born Wardell Stephen Curry, the 33-year-old has been able to become one of the most famous names of modern-age basketball. Following a $201 million deal with the Golden State Warriors, Stephen earns a paycheck of $40 million annually. Regarded by many as the best shooter in history, the 6-time NBA All-Star winner earns as much as $44 million representing companies like Under Armour and TCL's Palm Phones. Curry has also signed a deal with Amazon's Audible and is currently an executive producer for the reality competition series Holy Moly. The multi-millionaire basketballer also frequently takes part in celebrity golf, highlighting of course one of the ways he enjoys in his spare time, while also easily making more money. Number 5. LeBron James, $88.2 million. LeBron James is arguably one of the most successful basketballers in the world. He is currently signed with the Los Angeles Lakers in a contract that would see him stay until 2023. The 4-year deal is worth $153 million, which sees him averaging about $42 million in salary annually. The major source of his wealth, however, is via his list of sponsorship deals. His Nike deal led to him creating his own very line of sneakers, from which he continues to blossom financially. He reportedly earns about $20 million yearly from his dealings with Nike. The Lakers star has also managed to put pen to paper for a handful of other big establishments, such as the electronics giant Samsung, the popular soft drink company Coca-Cola, Microsoft, and Beats by Dre. Number 4. Neymar Jr., $95.5 million. Neymar da Silva Santos Jr., popularly known as Neymar Jr., is a Brazilian soccer player who currently plays for the French side, Paris Saint-Germain. He has a net worth estimated to be around $200 million. Following his move from the La Liga giants, Barcelona, Neymar signed a new contract with the French team that earns him over $70 million annually, being also the second most popular athlete across multiple social media platforms. The Brazilian superstar generates millions of dollars annually from advert posts. An equally significant source of his income is via brand deals. Some of the companies represented by Neymar Jr. include Puma, Red Bull, Gillette, McDonald's, and Beats by Dre, from which he generated a total of $25 million in 2020. He also has been noted to occasionally star in movies, TV series, and music videos, such as his multiple appearances on live events with popular Brazilian pop star Gustavo Lima. Number 3. Lionel Messi, $104 million. Arguably the best soccer player in the world, the name Lionel Messi is one that continues to break records in the world of soccer. The Argentine talisman, currently on contract, that pays him $72 million annually, making him the highest-earning soccer player based on salary. The 6-time Ballon d'Or winner has been able to launch his clothing line while also generating as much as $45 million from his sponsorship deals. As a top endorser for Adidas, following a lifetime deal with the sportswear apparel, he earns close to $12 million annually. He also represents big brands like Gatorade, Pepsi, Huawei, and MasterCard. Number 2. Cristiano Ronaldo, $105 million. Cristiano Ronaldo makes the second spot on our rankings of the wealthiest athletes with a combined earning of $105 million. The popular Portuguese, famously addressed as CR7, is a 5-time Ballon d'Or winner. He is the most followed athlete on Instagram, with an astonishing over 200 million followers, which has reportedly been quite an additional source of his great income. Cristiano Ronaldo has been able to sign multiple brand rep deals, one of which is a lifetime deal with Nike, which is reportedly worth $1 billion. This fostered the launch of his collection brand, the CR7 brand. His other sponsors include Tag Heuer, Claire Haircare, and Herbalife, to name a few. His annual endorsements earnings came to a total of $45 million in 2020, altogether being the source of his estimated $500 million net worth. Number 1. Roger Federer, $106.3 million. Topping our list of highest-paid athletes is the Swiss tennis star Roger Federer. The 20-time Grand Slam winner has made over $6 million in salary in 2020, but just like golf mogul Tiger Woods, his by far larger earnings emanates from his various deals as an ambassador. He was able to acquire as much as $100 million for the calendar year of 2020 from his multiple deals. Amongst his lucrative deals includes a 10-year deal with Japanese apparel Uniqlo, which is worth $300 million. His other sponsors are German automobile company Mercedes-Benz, luxury watch brand Rolex, and a few others. The 39-year-old tennis pro is a philanthropist, and he has been a major donor to several charitable causes, while establishing a couple of charity foundations. By this, he shows the amount of good he does with his wealth and poses a role model figure to his fellow sportsmen.